everybody, it's Monty, it's Shadle Park, and here we are in geometry getting ready for the final week before the Christmas holiday break. All right, so let's get started. Next week, we're going to do a skill builder week. Okay, as we get ready for the holiday, let's refresh our memory on one-step equations, two-step equations, graphing, those sorts of things, all right? But before we do that, we've got to do our shout-outs for this week. What? Who's this? Well, it's Charlie Brown and the Charlie Brown Christmas tree with one ball. Do you have a tree this year? All right. Hey, by the way, did you mark your calendar? Groovy Shoes, January 19th? Have you been congratulating all the athletes at Shadle for making the newspaper? No? Check it out. When you go to Monty's room, we've got all those photos of all the students that are doing all those great things in athletics. Okay, let's get ready for our shout outs for this week. Now this week, we're not celebrating Matthew because people are kind of all over the board with that. But this week, we had all that work with side, angle, side, 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 and angle, side, angle, that we want to make sure we congratulate all those people for their class discussion participation, all right? And in period 3, we want to thank Jocelyn Ives, Dylan Munger, Catherine Nazarchuk, Evan Walker, and Damian Wickman. Each one of them volunteered extra information to help us understand all these triangle congruences. In period 4, we want to have a shout out for Evan Cavell, Rashad Hart, Tommy Krotzer, Lee Martinet, Javen Phelps, and Celeste Wink. Some of those folks were reading to us. Some of those people were demonstrating to us. We thank each and every one for all their extra participation. And in period 5, Hunter Greenstone, Sean McConkey, Devin Metza, Rashawn Sarvis, Daisy Stegman, and Gabby Warnock. Each of those folks went over and above to make sure that we understood about triangle congruences. All right, well, thank you for that. Now, as we move forward, don't forget, next week, dress up week. We had some dress up days this week, and next week on Monday, wear a festive hat or headband. You can also bring a gift to a friend or a teacher. Tuesday, ghosts of holidays past. I'll probably dress like the 60s in a tie-dyed outfit. Wednesday, festive socks day. Do you have festive socks? I know I do. And then Thursday, Christmas vacation. Maybe you got a Hawaiian shirt or a skiing outfit, right? And then Friday will be PJ day. Dress like you do when you go to bed at night. All right, so now, as we get ready for next week, Skill Builder Week, what does that mean? On the first day, we want to remember that we just got through with all these triangle congruences. Side, 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 and angle, side, angle. Monday next week, we're going to focus on our skills for single variable equations. They're called one-step problems, where we balance the equation, right? Whatever we do to one side, we do to the other. Add, subtract, multiply, divide, okay? Tuesday will be all about two-step equations, okay? Where maybe we have to multiply first, and then we have to add something to both sides. But remember, we always want to stay balanced. Whatever we do to one side of the equation, we do to the other side of the equation. Then, when we come in on Wednesday, it's all about fractions and proportions. How do we solve when a fraction is involved, okay? Some of you know the skill of cross multiply. We all know the skill of multiply, then combine like terms, and then divide, all right? And then we'll finish on Thursday with the distributive property. We've got to make sure that we understand what it means to have parentheses in those equations and how to use them and how to eliminate them so that we can solve these equations. And then Friday, we'll have a fun activity with a free write, and maybe we'll talk about New Year's resolutions. But meanwhile, as we get ready, for the holiday break, we want to remember it's all about Charlie Brown and a Charlie Brown Christmas. So until next week, we'll see you on Monday in the classroom.